Alright, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com. If you got any questions for me, if you got any ideas for the next video or any business ventures, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, check out my other videos. Go to the video tab section on this channel. Read the titles. If there's a title that's interesting to you, click it, watch it, leave me some feedback. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, I want to hear your opinion. So look, check it out. Let's get on with the video. Pop the Balloon guy, aka Aaron, aka Weapon X. I'm trying to think what other AKs he had. I don't know, but those are names that came about when it's but he's well known nowadays since he went viral. Since his name is Pop the Balloon guy. It's what people have been calling him. I did a video previously about it a couple of days ago. Basically, he went viral because of his response to all the ladies on the Pop the Balloon show on YouTube. It's like a dating show. A contestant comes in there, and the ladies, or it could be fellas if it's vice versa. If a woman comes in, it's a group of guys, or if the guy comes in, it's a group of ladies, right? And they all each person's holding a balloon. It's in a group, and if it's something that they don't like about the person, just seeing the physical or how they talking or whatever, you could pop the balloon. And then the host who's hosting the show, he goes up to the person and says, "Hey, why did you pop the balloon?" Right? And they explain the reason why I popped the balloon. It could be something small as like, "Oh, I don't like his shoes. I don't like the way he dressed. I don't like his attitude. I don't like the answers he's saying. So I just popped the balloon," right? And that's how it goes. Well, this guy, he blew up because just about every female popped their balloon except for one female, right? They popped the balloon, and then he got mad, and every woman that popped the balloon, he was like snapping back at him, like, you did me a favor anyway, and and all this stuff here, man. It went viral the way he was acting. He really was. Normally, men don't normally act like that. Normally, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually dudes are like, okay, because let me say this, y'all. You're not going to be, I don't care what you look like, you're not going to be everybody's taste. It's going to be somebody that's going to be like, nah, that's not my type. You know what I'm saying? You are not everybody's type. I don't care who you are. And I guess he just couldn't take the rejection. So he would just pop back at the ladies. And the video I made, I was saying, hey, man, dudes shouldn't be popping back at the ladies. Shouldn't be getting emotional because you didn't get chose. That's a woman's thing. A woman's thing is to pop off at the mouth, you know what I'm saying, with an attitude and snap back. Men are not supposed to do that. That was my response to the video, my original video. Anyway, you know how things go. When you go viral, people start doing background checks on you. And they did a background check on the brother. He do got a criminal history. He claimed, he came out and said he got fired from his job because people was calling the show, because he said he was a certified, he said he was a certified plumber. Well, people called the show and they got him fired. This is what his claims is. Then he started a GoFundMe account for being a humanitarian, and he said he does all this stuff for the veterans. He does free plumbing service for the veterans. He speaks to outreach. He speaks to at-risk kids. So he said he does a lot of humanitarian stuff, right? Well, people done background searches, and they start really like doing a investigation on this guy, and kind of find out the humanitarian stuff is kind of fraudulent. He is a plumber. He's a registered journeyman, so he is a plumber. He told the truth about that. But man, when they did the background on this guy, and let me say this: just because you have a criminal background, doesn't mean that you are a bad person. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes, right? But the issue with him is that when they did the criminal background, this wasn't further down the past, because he claimed that his criminal past was stuff was in the past, like years ago, 8 to 10 years ago. Gonna find out this stuff is recent. Three ladies that he dealt with recently within last year and this year came forward, and they said some pretty strong allegations against him, about him being abusive, physically, mentally abusive, very controlling. And you know, one thing about it is a lot of people felt like the ladies are clout chasing. And for the most part, people do clout chase. When you're a person who you go viral, all of a sudden you got people in your past that are gonna come out and say, "Ah, man, that person ain't this, they ain't that." That happens naturally. But the difference with some of these ladies are that stepped up is they got the proof. They brought that they had police reports. They brought their receipts as far as things that they made note on social media with his picture from last year, from months ago before he even went viral, of saying how this guy is and telling other ladies to stay away from him. And some of the things that they said about him that they got proof on is very bad, man. I mean, very bad. I'm not gonna go into details, but there's other channels if you want to go into details and find out what it is. They got other channels that talk about that. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to say on this video is that you got to see the red flags in people. When I watched that video, the pop-up guys video, when he went the video he went viral on, when he was popping back at the ladies, and I could tell as a man, I say this brother kind of got some issues with him. I can see he got anger issues. I can see that he has issues of insecurity. The first thing he said on that show was, he said that they said, "What was some of your deal breakers?" And as people, the first thing that comes out of mind is the things that we care about the most. And he said, a woman being promiscuous. Normally, when someone asks you, "What are some deal breakers for you?" men normally don't say a woman being promiscuous is the first thing. Normally, women say that. They say, "I don't want a guy that's out here cheating around." Normally, women say that because, you know, a lot of women feel like men cheat, all men cheat or whatever, right? But as men, we normally don't say that first. We normally don't say a woman being promiscuous, right? So that was kind of like a red flag. I said, okay, he kind of got some insecurity issues, which that's normal. We all got insecurity issues. But then he was talking later on and he mentioned it again. And I said, man, that's like 2 times he mentions a woman being promiscuous. Now, maybe, he got cheated on in the past and he just don't like the way it feels. But when they interviewed the ladies that was accusing him of the things that he did to them, and all these women were in different states, and they all, because his guys are traveling. He jumped from state to state to state. Supposedly he got warrants, criminal stuff with one of the ladies, and he got criminal stuff going on in other states and stuff like that. This is what they found on the brother. But what I'm saying is that the ladies were saying that each woman was saying that he was blaming them for cheating all the time. He didn't trust them. Like, they could be like, yo, he tracked their location. He put a tracker in their car. Like, he had a thing. He would call them, blow their phone up, pop up on them all the time at their job, workplace, accusing them of cheating. Each woman said this, and it goes to my point. Like, I figured when I seen that, I said, yo, this brother's very triggered. He feels he got real bad insecurity issues, and when a brother has those type of insecurities issues, those are red flags, because he's gonna act like this in a relationship. Ladies, have you ever been with a man who he accused you of cheating all the time, and you're not cheating? He got to be controlling. He got to find out where your location is. If you don't respond back enough, you're cheating. Those are red flags, ladies, that you need to leave, because these guys are very emotional, and these guys will hurt you because they own insecurities, and they need to seek help. And I feel like that brother needs to seek help. I could just tell just by Just by listening to the first few things he said on his viral video, I knew he had real bad insecurity issues. And you know, ladies, you know, when it comes to dating these days, we gotta watch the red flags. Nobody's perfect. Everybody got some issues that we can work on, but the clear red flags, you gotta watch out for. And insecurities, like I said, we all got insecurities, but some people take those insecurities and use their insecurities. They don't know how to control their insecurities. They don't let their insecurities change their emotion where they hurt other people because they're insecure. Now, this brother went viral, and they said he's a con artist. As far as the GoFundMe, you know, they froze the GoFundMe account, so he can't get his GoFundMe account. A lot of brothers came to this guy's defense because they said that, hey, this is the way you handle women when you on the show. He did everything right. Brother, that's not the way you handle women. It's okay to defend yourself, but you need to, as a man, you gotta be reserved. Learn how to control your emotions. But I could tell watching that video, I could tell that brother had underlying, deep-seated issues within himself. And I just want my ladies to understand. I even want my fellas to understand. Fellas, you got to see red flags in people. I know sometimes it's hard, but you got to see the red flags in people. You know, they even had the brother, even to one of the women that he was with, the women who accused him of all the things they did. She even showed the text message. The brother even threatened to expose the sex tape between them, just so he can be back in a relationship after she left him. You know what I'm saying? Like, the brother got some real bad issues, you know. But I hope the brother seek help. This is a lesson to the fellas, because a lot of fellas donated to this guy. A lot of fellas was backing this guy and everything. And they kind of created a man versus woman thing. You know, it's funny how viral moments creates this man versus woman thing, and it needs to stop. We don't need to do a man versus woman, men turning against women, women turning against men, y'all, because one person, it went viral of how they responded to the opposite sex. We all need this unity. We all need each other. Men need women and women need men. That's the God's honest truth. You know, we don't need to be divided. We don't need a viral moment to divide us. You know, that's how I feel, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this video, man. I just want to do an update on the Pop the Balloon guy. Yeah, he done got exposed real bad, and it's bad. You know, I know people got a past, but this ain't the past, y'all. He lied, saying this was a long time ago, y'all. All this stuff is new. All the stuff that's coming up on this guy, this stuff was from last year that he did. This stuff was from this year that he did. So it's not old, it's new. And I hope the brother gets all the help he can. I hope he gets the help that he needs. I hope that ladies see a brother like this, and you see the red flags, and you kind of get away. You know, fellas, I hope if you see some similarities of this guy within yourself, I hope you get the help that you need. You know what I'm saying? But I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. On today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, like I always tell y'all to do. Peace and blessings. I'm out.